unboxing just because they had some bubble wrap just shoved in there. I don't think the kit was inside the bubble wrap. Anyway, just proof that it does exist. There it is. I also don't normally put stuff inside the ESD bag, but since it's just sticker and foam, that's fine. I'm not sure if I would ship the daughter board for analog RGB output like that, just in case it comes off of the main board. You don't want it in there moving around, knocking off components. That's the big worry right there. But it's probably fine. And that's an interesting idea. These are hardware 1 FFCs. I still get a few people asking for them. I've been sold out for, geez, probably a year. And he threw in, we got 4. And then these 2 are the hardware 2. So I want to say about the only thing different on the main one is this fork right here. You can see got an extra line on there, probably for the, what was it, the in-game reset, just so you didn't have to add that extra wire on there, which is nice. And obviously your analog RGB output on that little one. So yeah, they do exist. It is February 23rd, and I think that makes it, has it been 3 years since I sold any kits? The last ones I sold, it was just a batch of 100, I think, and it was done as a lottery, 1 per person. I got a message the other day from some irate person about some other person selling, I think it was 3 or more hardware 1 kits on eBay. Of course they were, you know, asking a lot of money for them. But that's capitalism, it's supply and demand. But he was irate. He's like, this is why you sell 1 per person. I'm like, last time I sold any, I did sell them 1 per person. But, you know, you can't be mad about that stuff. You just can't be. So I believe everything is physically the same as far as installation. You know, other than the in-game reset. 1 extra solder point on the FFC. And then the analog RGB output looks dead simple. I mean, it's just 6 vias and then plug it in. I'm sure there's already plenty of reviews about the quality output, and that's not something I normally do anyway. If I do an installation video, which I don't know why I would for this thing, it's you know, so similar to the old one. Here's the old one. I guess it is a little bit different, isn't it? Got a lot of that hacked off. Larger FFC connector. Footprint over here is about the same though. So that was the HDMI connector got completely ripped off of this one. I don't think it's salvageable because I think it took traces with it as well. That's the only reason it's sitting there. R1B and 2, so it was a later batch that I had sold. So yeah, I don't think I'll do installation or review or anything like that. I just wanted to show people that it's still in progress, or it's still a thing, and I still don't know if I'm selling any, honestly. I only say that because I've had absolutely zero communication from Marshall since June of 19, And that was an email talking about hardware revision 2. I said, hey, is it okay if I share this information? And he said, yeah. And I started asking more questions, and nothing. That's when it all cut off. I tried him. I found him on like Discord and stuff like that. I tried him in a few different places, and I think Kevtris still talks to him. So of course, again, I told Kevtris to tell him to contact me. Nothing. I still have no idea why. The Turner twins have communication with him somehow, and I asked them to ask him why. No reply. Still nothing. Don't know why. Don't know what's going on. So I don't know if I'll be selling these or not. And since I sort of work with Woozle, and Woozle and Dan are doing the N64 digital, maybe I won't sell an UltraHDMI because maybe I'll be able to sell that one. I don't know. I don't know that they are far enough along with N64 digital to tell me if I have any involvement with it or not. I haven't really asked yet either. If you're looking for updates on other projects, I would say just follow my Twitter feed. That's usually where I'll post stuff. There's no real updates on much of anything at the moment. Everything's still kind of in progress. Chinese New Year is just now getting over. So like my cases maker guy, he's now back working and still trying to get batch 3 sent. Batch 4 is being sold right now. I have actual numbers set on the quantities of each color that I am buying from him for batch 4. We're doing it ahead of time instead of like a little bit at a time, just because he knew ahead of time what he was going to have and what he wasn't going to have. I was like, well, I'll take this many of this and etc. So that's why the pre-order has a number page. I got asked about that the other day, and I was like, yeah, it does. It's kind of weird that it says stock, but it's not here. It's still a pre-order. As far as I know, GBA Consoleizer is still coming soon. There was some changes we were going to make, not to the actual main board, but some other stuff that we'll get to soon. Let's see, I have other things, little things, like the Duo Region mod board has been sold out for a long time, and I just never made an order for the PCBs. I'll get that put in. There was something else that came up the other day, another small thing. Oh, the Wii, like the GC Dual component, Wii multi-out adapter thing that Dan made a long time ago for GC Dual. I think I ran out of PCBs on that one, is why I sold out of that one. So I'll also get that in on the order. There is other big news coming, as usual. There's all kinds of stuff in progress that I just can't talk about yet because it's still too much in limbo. You know what I mean? It's like I want to tell everybody about this, but then as soon as I do, I'll get slammed with inquiry and I won't have any answers. Like specifics. So I don't talk about it yet, even though I want to. So I apologize for that. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing Hardware 2 of UltraHDMI. It's been so long coming. Oh my god. And I keep seeing the same complaints over and over and over. Why didn't he just make more? It's not like that. For one, you don't want to make 5,000 of something and then the PCB fab sent you 5,000 kits and every one of them needs the FPGA turned 90 degrees or something. That actually happened to Marshall, I think. I want to, and that's why you order small batches. So he had to remove it, turn it, and resolder it. Reflow it. So you don't want to order 5,000 something. But also, Hardware 1 got the update because the HDMI transmitter chip was going end of life. Same thing happened to High Def NES. They use the same transmitter. Anyway, they do exist. They are out there. I think the Turner Twins got a few hundred of them, and they did not make it very far down their pre-order list. So, and that's all the information I have. I have not read the latest on that thread, so I have no idea what the latest news is on availability. But I can tell you right now, you probably could not get on their list and get one before you could probably get an N64 digital. So I think the N64 digital is going to cost more. However, it might be a better kit, and we'll see. That's all I can say about it, because I have no insides on that one either. Anyway, thanks for watching.